Guys, let the countdown begin. Tantrum. Hello everyone. What a day today. So guys, welcome back to Sportbit YouTube channel. This is me Rhythm and today we are joining back again. So first of all, before we are continuing with today's game, well, first of all, let me give you the link first of all. So here's the link. I'm posting the comment. So guys, I posted a comment. I mean the link in the description box. Come and join us. Here is the link you have given. So guys, come on and let's join and let's discuss today's match of Royal Challengers Bangalore and Rajasthan Royals in this today Royal Derby. And guess what? Today we got to see a massive victory for the Royal Challengers Bangalore. And guess what? Who was the hero today? It was Dinesh Karthik. So guys, a guest is coming, and that's none other than Shitanshu. Hello, Shitanshu. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. So, so today we got to witness again a great chase, and again this time another wicketkeeper batsman is saving RCB once again. We have seen it before when De Villiers was playing for the RCB, and again after a long time when De Villiers retired, we are seeing another wicketkeeper saving the team of RCB. So guys, let's start today's discussion, and guys, you can join the link I have given on the description. So starting with Rajasthan Royals today, first of all. So Jaiswal today performance again just not been so good today again. So right now, do you think it's time for Jaiswal to get dropped?
Yeah, I mean, they have played three matches, and in all three, he hasn't really performed that well. And we already know that there are a couple of more specialist openers in that lineup. Like
Hmm.
we have even Sanju Samson as well as Devdutt Padikkal, who have been playing in the opening position for a long time.
Hmm.
So I feel maybe he might get another chance, like maybe one more match, and if he still doesn't perform, then I think they could probably look at the lineup.
Sure. So if we are taking out Jaiswal out of this opening slot, then do you think it will be going for Devdutt Padikkal, or do you think that they will be bringing in an extra player? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, of course, since Jaiswal is going out, so they have to bring in another player to complete the 11. So, but I think the opening slot would be taken by Padikkal and one down Sanju Samson, and
Okay.
then that flows. Yeah.
And also coming on to the another fact in this match we got to see again Josh Butler. But Josh Butler, even though he has started slow today in today's game, we are going to see that he has completed 50 after a very long time. And but after that, after scoring the 50, we got to see the massive Josh Butler that we all knew. So again, Josh Butler is leading the Orange Cap race today. So what's the reaction of today's Butler's innings?
Yeah, he paced his innings well. I mean, it was kind of slow at the start, but it was according to the situation. Like they lost an early wicket in the form of Yashasvi Jaiswal, so he had to build the partnership with Padikkal, and especially when they are not having a lot of batsmen in their lineup, like their batting ends at Riyan Parag basically.
Hmm.
So yeah, I feel that yeah he had played a sensible innings.
Hello, Sitmario. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah. Also coming to the next batting unit of the Sunrise of Rajasthan Royals. So Sanju Samson today a literally flop today. And on the other hand, we again got to see Shimron Hetman playing well today. So what's your and also Devdutt Padikkal, obviously Devdutt Padikkal playing against his former team so superbly. So what do you think of Rajasthan Royals middle order?
Yeah, middle order ended up playing till the end of the 20th over, so that was a great thing. And Hetmeyer also chipped in with the few shots towards the end and taking the score up to 170 ish. So that was pretty good on their side. But again, it's not the entire middle order that was exposed. Like their batting lineup is ending at Riyan Parag. So another wicket, if it would have gone down, then Riyan Parag would have been in that batting, and you never know how the things would have unfolded. So it was just a matter of one wicket basically.
Also we got to see today RCB bowlers actually performing good, but until the last few overs where we got to see the score above 171, score above 160 runs. That's the fault, but yeah. Now coming to the RCB batting first of all right now again. So first of all, fair to play is the Anuj Rawat. Even though they have started well, could not make under the big runs. And guess what? Who was the main bowler behind those wickets? The former RCB bowler, Chahal, Saini, etc. So what do you think on this? Is it a revenge against not letting yourself return, or what do you think about the performance of
I mean, there's nothing like a revenge or anything. It's just that he has continued his good form, and
uh,
it's lucky enough that it's against his uh, his ex team. So that's one thing. I mean, there's no revenge or anything as such.
And also another thing that I just witnessed on that means I got from the TV that a question has come that uh, do you think that the players who are actually playing for a new side will when they are playing against a former team they will do you think that they will be going with a lot of motivation, a lot of will be going a lot of experience when they are playing against them? Do you think so?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, so I was saying that when a player who is now playing in a new team and when he's facing the old team again in this match, so do you think he will be going with a lot of motivation and lot of experience while going to face against his former team?
I mean, to be very honest, like in this IPL, we have seen that a lot of teams have changed completely. Like they retain two or three players or maximum four players, and then the rest of them have been like many of them have taken back their old players, but a lot of teams have gone with a new mindset and a new set of players. So there's no particular strategy or particular experience that they'll be going in with. Like to be honest, like you see Devdutt Padikkal, so he scored a century against Rajasthan Royals, and now he's playing for Rajasthan Royals against RCB, and he scored around 30ish. So there's no experience or anything as such because obviously he would have faced Siraj in the nets during RCB, but today he played him against in the match. So we see like there's nothing as such as experience or anything that you would take much from those things.
Okay. Also going on to the another fact that we got to see Mohammad Siraj as you were speaking. So Siraj literally is going expensive once again, and this is literally the old 2015 or 2016 Siraj who used to get expensive. So what do you think? What's wrong with Mohammad Siraj right now?
And there's nothing wrong as such. I feel like he was getting decent pace, but it's just that he was not able to pick the wickets. And again, he should have probably been given or maybe bowl him out in the beginning itself because you have someone like a Willie and a Harshal Patel who are good with the pace variations, which is required in the death. So if you're giving Siraj an over towards the death, he's going to be slogged for boundaries. So that is there. That is for sure.
And also right now coming about again the running back to Rajasthan Royals team once again. So we are getting to witness every overseas player playing great today, and that we have got to see. And also coming to the Rajasthan Royals bowling right now. So what do you think about today's bowling performance of Yuzvendra Chahal?
Yeah, like I said, he bowled really wonderful spell. It was only his over that were kind of played carefully by the batsman towards the end. Like we see, even Ravichandran Ashwin was smacked all across the ground. So Yuzvendra Chahal was one bowler whom they respected and played away the entire four overs, trying not to give more wickets away to him.
Yeah. Also talking about today's talking about the RCB bowling. So we got to see David Willey, Harshal Patel, Wanindu Asaranga taking a wicket. So literally, RCB was not able to pick up wickets in the latest stages of the matches. We can see, and Akash Nath, he has got some expensive today. For 4 overs, 44 runs. Previous day he got 2 wickets, but today he was expensive. So do you think it's RCB should go along with him in the next matches also? What do you think?
I mean, it's the same thing which applies to the batters. Like we are talking about Yashasvi as well. So you give them like at least like 2 or 3 matches. He performs in one or two, and then he doesn't perform in the other one. Then you don't drop him straight away. So you probably should give him at least another match to go. Yeah.
Sure. Now coming to again Ortiz batting against the Fab to plus is 29 runs of 20 balls. So Anuj Rawat 26 or 25. So literally we can see how Anuj Rawat is actually improving right now. But again, this man, even though he was being run out, but yeah. So what do you think about the run out of Virat Kohli that happened today?
It was very careless running between the wickets from him. I mean, obviously it was his call because the ball had gone behind, like on the like the striker's half of the wicket. So it should have been Virat Kohli's call, but it was a tough single, very tough single. We see that although he went half the way and then he was coming back and still he fell just short from the crease. So he couldn't have. I mean, David Willey also could not have probably completed that run if they had straight away gone for the run as well. So it was a very close run, and that was kind of not needed at that stage when you already lost 2 wickets.
Absolutely. Also, again, talking about RCB batting wickets against that delivery of Yuzvendra Chahal, we got to see against David Willey. So, what was your reaction on that? On that musical wicket of David Willey? What's your reaction on
I mean, I really loved the wicket. I mean, it was like a leg spinner's delight. Like you pitch the ball outside the off stump of a bat. Like for any spinner, you pitch it outside the off stump, and then you go through the gap between bat and pad, and then you knock the stumps over. That is the best side for a spinner. So that's what exactly
that?
happened with the Willie's dismissal. So I really love the wicket.
Also, again, today Shimra's headman's performance 42 runs on 31 balls. So, right now, looking at the Rajasthan batting, so do you think that Shimron Hetman is actually the finisher of the team, or do you think it's Rian Parag? What do you think on this?
I mean, Riyan Parag, we haven't seen him finish innings as such because he hasn't really played the international circuit. And
Mhm.
whereas we have seen Shimran Hetmar play that role for the West Indians uh, in the international circuit as well. So Shimran Hetmar has that power and that capability to finish off the innings, whereas Riyan Parag probably might take some time to start off and then probably more of fours than sixes kind of thing. So yeah, I feel that Hetmar could be given that role of the finisher. So that will happen like eventually if you have let's say if Yashasvi Jaiswal is dropped from this 11, Particle moves one step up, Sanju Samson goes one step up, and then you bring another batter in the middle order, and then you have Shimran Hetmar to be the finisher.
Krishna Gopal is saying that Maxwell will be available for night. Yeah, that's the news. Also, Josh Hazlewood and Mahendra will be joining the next day. We are getting the news of that as well. So, pretty huge thanks for RCB. And as you know that Maxwell is returning, so Sudhanshu, what do you think? Who is going to be the one who will be living out in the RCB squad?
Mm, I mean, definitely, I would say someone like Rutherford would make a way for Maxwell because we have seen Hasaranga performing with the ball at least. We haven't really
Yeah.
seen a lot of him from the bat with the bat. And David Willey, I would say, would be one of your key bowlers because he's contributing at least 4 overs. Like every match, he's giving you 4 overs with the ball. And I think in one of the, I think against KKR, he and Rutherford played a sensible knock and like a partnership was built. And then that's where RCB started winning that match. So Willie is decent with the bat and also gives you 3 or 4 overs at least with the ball. So he would probably be in the 11. Hasaranga for sure, and Faf is your captain anyways. So I pretty much feel that Rutherford would be making way for Maxwell.
Okay. Uh, Now coming back to the coming back to this match once again. So yeah, literally we got to see out of this RCB bowlers only one of the bowlers, that's Harshal Patel, who has a run rate below six, and rest. Sorry, I didn't see you. Oh man. Oh, I didn't see you coming.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear it. Actually, I got scared. That means anyway. Like, okay. So Krishna, Josh Butler, six sixes and 0 4. That's some incredible record from Josh Butler today. So, your reaction on Josh Butler?
First of all, I was really stunned that why he is playing just like KL Rahul innings. So for 43 runs of 40 balls, and then
Hmm.
absolutely what a finish at the end and smacking Akash Deep. It was really a good uh, total from Rajasthan Royals, but at the end the bowlers didn't did the well. So Rajasthan Royals lost this match.
Even though it was getting interesting at the end, but we all know that Prashid Krishna, the main over at which the Rajasthan was actually lost the control of the match. So,
Yes,
uh,
yes.
now coming to the next one. So Shahbaz Ahmed. Today Shahbaz Ahmed 45 runs, 26 balls, 4 sixes, strike at over 170, and he literally was the supporting hand behind Dinesh Karthik's fabulous innings. So Shiran, I'm starting with you. So what are your reactions on Shahbaz Ahmed?
Yeah, he played a very good innings. Like as you mentioned, he supported DK very well. So the thing with RCB is, as I mentioned earlier in the pre IPL discussions, also like RCB has a very deep batting lineup. So
Yeah.
you have your openers in Faf and Anuj Rawat. Number three
Hmm.
is Kohli. Number four, again I think maybe a Rutherford or a Willie. Number five again Rutherford or Willie. Number six would be your number six today was Shahbaz Ahmed. Number seven
Yeah,
is
yeah.
your DK, and you still
Hmm.
have Harshal Patel and Hasaranga to come at 8 and 9. So even when DK came into bat and Shahbaz Ahmed was already there, so they already knew in their mind that they have a lot of batting depth left. So even if they have a lot of score to chase, they have to go for it. Like they don't need to have the worry of wickets in hand. They can at least go for the target.
Uh, Krishna, what's your reaction on Shahbaz Ahmed?
Shahbaz Ahmed, first of all, he's a Bengal boy, and really proud as a Bengali that he did well, and he's doing a great. I first of all, I think thought that why he's not given the single over. Then finally realized that RCB is keeping him as a finisher role, so that's why he isn't given any over and only being sent at number 5 or number 6 as a finisher. So good strategy from RCB.
So as Shitastu said today that when Maxwell will come, he wants Rutherford to be out of the team right now. So now, why will be Maxwell batting if David Willey comes at number 4? What do you think, Siddharth, on this?
Sorry.
I'm saying that you just said that you want Rutherford out of this team and you want to bring in Maxwell. So right now, David Willey is being batting at number 4. So what will be the batting arrangement after when Maxwell comes?
Of course, Maxwell will come in at number four,
Hmm.
and they might actually have another change. Like I mean, today, although Anuj Rawat played a decent innings, they
Hmm.
could probably, as I mean, we have seen Shahbaz Ahmed bat well, so we have seen him open the innings as well once or twice, I think. So there could be a chance that Shahbaz Ahmed opens the innings with Faf,
Hmm.
maybe. But if that's not the case, then I think the opening pair is pretty much set. Fafa and Anuj Rawat. Number three, Kohli. Number four, Maxwell. Number five will be your Shahbaz Ahmed, as usual.
Hmm. Hmm.
Number six is your Willie or DK, depending. And again, number six or number seven, DK or Willie. Number 8 is your Harshit Patel. Number 9 is your Hasaranga. Number 10, Siraj, and number 11, Akash Deep or someone. I mean, because we have seen in
Rhythm
the
next.
100 as well, like David Willie is more of a finisher or like a pinch hitter. So today also we saw like the way he was defending the ball is like something against his natural way of playing. So he is known to be like the one who would probably come in at number 6 or 7 towards like the 17, 18 over or something, and he'll just finish your innings with like a quick fire 15, 20 or 30 runs. So that's probably where he will be playing again, and with Maxwell coming in at number 4.
Francisco Stalin is saying feel botanical though Ayush Vadoni. Well, absolutely. It's true actually. Phil Foden is almost means not almost, it's completely. They are both the young generation right now. One of them is currently becoming one of the best finishers right now for the team of Lucknow Super. That's another is also a great goal scoring machine. So yeah, you can say that. Rhythm, nice shot. Thank you. Well, so Krishna, coming back to you. So again, this question will rise again on everyone's mind. Kohli again lost everything. So what do you think? Should Kohli be dropped right now, Krishna?
No, no, I don't think so.
Why?
He he is a because he is a retained player, and why he should be dropped na? And also Anuj Rawat is also not performing, so Anuj Rawat should be today he played well, but last two matches he didn't played well. So with as Anuj Rawat is getting some chances, so Kohli should also get a chance. He is an experienced player, so I'm still backing him that Kohli should be played also next match.
Also, Barcelona Saturn says Kohli will deliver next game. Sujana, who is Phil Foden? Bro, he's a striker of Manchester City. And also he's saying that Kohli can't get dropped. Okay, agrees with
That's
Krishna's
same.
point. Kohli with his experience is crucial, even though he's not great nowadays. Rhythm, no chance of Kohli getting dropped. Don't show your head, bro. Let's not get it. But yeah, it's almost a 3 year right now. It's becoming a 3 year gap since we have last seen the prime Kohli. So this is one. And also, I want to ask you guys: do you think that Kohli's 400 record that he has in 2016? Do you think it will be broken?
No, no.
Okay, let's see. And also, right now, also we're getting the fact that David Warner will also be available for the next game, so it's a great news for the Delhi Capitals as well. And now, right now, coming again to the today's match of Royal Challengers and Rajasthan Royals. So literally, Rajasthan Royals are right now at the first of the table, and RCB. Wait a minute, let me see the point table again. Mm, RCB right now they are at number 6 most probably. Yeah, RCB right now present at number 6 position. Yeah, lol. Lol, when was last Rohit Sharma as a batsman was prime in IPL? Dude. He even scored us. I think he has scored a century. I think in the IPL final. I think I forgot that, but yeah, he has scored once in Chennai. I think. Devdutt Particle will break it. Oh, a brave and bold statement. Devdutt Particle. You are betting on Devdutt Particle. Let's hope. He's a prime talent, but right now there's a huge competition, man. And also, right now coming back.
Like
So
the
today's
points
performance
table is
of
very
yeah.
interesting right now. I mean, to be honest,
Hmm?
the point table looks very interesting right now. We have the top two teams, both played three, won two, lost
Hmm.
one. We have the third team, which is Gujarat Titans, who has played two and won two, and they are
Yeah.
yet to play the third game. And then you have the next three teams, that is Punjab, Lucknow, and RCB. All three
Yeah.
again in the same situation, played three, won two, and lost one. So your top six teams are on 4 points each, and each of them is just separated by the net run rate right now. Like except Gujarat, all of them have played exact three number of matches as well. So it's a very close contest. And tomorrow's match, I think, is KKR versus MI, right?
Yeah.
So am I still looking for their first win? So yeah, let's see.
And also, interesting fact here, you can guys, you can see all the three fans of the bottom three: Mumbai Indians, Chennai Super Kings, Sunrisers Hyderabad. Unfortunately, what a coincidence. Yeah. Also, Gaikwad and Ishan Kishan laughing in the corner. Well. Right now, how Ishan is performing, I think he might also have a chance. Let's see. Ishan and Joseph Butler, they will have a good contest for the orange cap. Let's hope for the best. And yeah, right now coming to the next one, Dinesh Karthik. What a player! What a finisher! Saving the hearts of Royal Challengers Bangalore in every matches right now. Till now, we have seen he's saving them. So, Jidanshu, your reaction on DK?
Yeah, we saw even when he was in KKR, we saw the way he used to finish the innings for them, and that was something that RCB was also lacking. Like they were completely dependent on AB de Villiers and Virat Kohli in the past few seasons, and Maxwell in the last season. So whenever they came into batting, it was like the middle overs or probably the start of the innings when they had to come into bat. So either they used to probably get out midway through the innings, or even if they were there, they it's either they get out early or somewhere towards the mid or the end of the innings they used to get out. But now with DK coming in towards the end of the innings, now they have that proper finisher, especially with Shahbaz Ahmed also supporting him well. So the finishing role is very strong for RCB this time.
Uh, Krista, what's the reaction on DK?
Yes, absolutely. Finish the innings really well. Absolutely, RCB has got a great finisher, Dinesh Karthik with Shahbaz Ahmed. So let's see how this continue for the whole season.
Yeah. And also, right now, even after seeing this matches, so do you think the chance of DK right now again is right now lightening up for the Indian squad? Do you think?
No, no.
Anyone? No. Jidanshu?
No, not now
No.
as of now.
Okay. Let's see right now for the future again. So right now coming to tomorrow's game, that's going to be a huge what I will say El Clasico almost tied because Chennai Mumbai is El Clasico obviously. But yeah, tomorrow's game is also known as kind of El Clasico 8. Mumbai Indians taking on the Kolkata Knight Riders at Pune. And also Kolkata right now much above than the Mumbai Indians. And Mumbai Indians will be looking for the first victory tomorrow and we hope it will be great. So coming on tomorrow's game, we will also see the return of a former KKR player, a former KKR player who was practicing the net, and he will be coming in place of Anmolpreet Singh most probably, and that's Surya Kumar Yadav. So, Shidanshu. So right now we have already seen two Yadavs performing already, Kuldeep, Umesh. So do you think it's time for Surya to set up his game?
I'll correct you there. We have seen three others performing.
Who's who's the another? Kuldeep, Umesh,
Lalit
Lalit,
Yadav.
Lalit, Lalit Yadav.
Ola, Ali, but oh yeah, Lalit Yadav. Yeah, so the fourth Yadav. So what's your think on Surya Kumar?
I mean, on paper, he's obviously going to be very helpful for MI, especially in that middle order, bringing a lot of experience as well. But again, coming back from an injury and playing cricket after like playing professional cricket after a decent span of time, so it's going to be tough to see how he's going to. It's going to be hard to see is how he's playing.
Also, Krishna, what is it? Whom do you think is going to have the upper hand tomorrow, Mumbai or Kolkata?
For me, it's Mumbai Indians.
Oh, where do Mumbai Indians are ahead in cricket according to you?
In bowling lineup, I think. Plus, also they have a good batting depth, like in the form of like Rohit Sharma, Ishan Kishan. Then Surya Kumar is also coming. Then young sensation Tilak Verma is there.
Yeah,
And at number five, Kyron Pollard, the hard hitter batsman. Number six, Team David. Also, he's also like Kyron Pollard, hard hitter batsman. So definitely Mumbai Indians has a great chance to tomorrow.
The man you haven't. I was waiting for you to mention that man, but you haven't done it yet. So I'm going to do it. Daniel Sam. So this man has been the main reason for losing for the Mumbai Indians in the these two matches. So Dilanshu, do you think it's time for Sam to go out, or we can bring in Fabian Allen?
Yeah, like we were discussing on some other channels also, like that is one probable option because you already have pacers like Bumrah and Timal Mills already.
Mhm.
So probably adding another frontline spinner like a Fabian Allen would be a decent option because right now you're relying only on a Murugan Ashwin, and on his day he's performing and giving you the wickets or like restricting the runs. But when he is not able to perform, but if it's a spin friendly track, then you need someone to assist the others like spinner.
Also, right now, so who do you think whom you are backing tomorrow? Mumbai or Kolkata?
These both are the teams which I hate the most in IPL, but yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, on paper, I think I would say like based on the current form, KKR looks more strong. But yeah, if Surya Kumar Yadav is coming back, that is going to resolve a lot of problems for MI in
Yeah.
their batting, especially. So that might give MI a boost.
Okay.
So I am saying that probably KKR is going to win tomorrow.
Mhm. Just check. So let's see whether Mumbai will be opening the crate or will Kolkata be going in the top of the table tomorrow. They are having a chance. So guys, that's been a wrap for today. Yeah, today it was short because of some unavoidable circumstances. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks Shitanshu. Thanks Krishna again for joining the video. And guys, make sure like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more and more discussion videos coming every day. So guys, that's the wrap. Ta-ta.
Good night.